Jianwu is happy with how well his crops are growing. He is pleased with his earth spirit's work and is excited about the potential of his dungeon farmland. He hopes it will keep growing and getting better. He sees his sister Hawa approaching and smiles. Hawa is surprised and asks what happened. Jianwu is walking toward Hawa's field and is shocked to see that her sweet potato patch has been destroyed. He asks if a wild animal did it and feels sad for Hawa. He remembers a time when he had a vegetable garden that was ruined by a feral cat. He tells Hawa that not everything was destroyed and that they can replant the sweet potatoes. Jianwu hugs Hawa to comfort her. He then remembers the wild animal that might have destroyed the garden and tells Hawa to step back. Jianwu and Hawa hear a noise and look around. They see a white rabbit with a broken horn. Jianwu thinks it is a monster, but the rabbit says that it is a horned rabbit. It tells Jianwu to not come any closer. Jianwu is shocked that he can understand the rabbit. The rabbit tells Jianwu that it told him not to come there. Jianwu continues to talk to the rabbit. He asks why a monster would be in that area, and the rabbit jumps up and says kayak. Jianwu continues to be surprised that he is able to understand the rabbit. He thinks about how the only other creatures that he can understand are spirits. He then sees a bull and thinks about how he would never give the bull a corncob because it's too expensive. A message appears explaining that Jianwu has found a hidden piece from the retired pro farmer and that he has been issued a challenge. He needs to take the horned rabbit family in as livestock. Jianwu was surprised and confused by the challenge. He doesn't want to do it because he thinks it is too dangerous and that Hawa could get hurt. Jianwu tells Hawa to go back slowly, and she asks him why he wants to help the horned rabbits. He thinks about what they need and then sees the rabbit running towards a bush. The rabbit looks pregnant. Jianwu is shocked and tells Hawa that he needs to help them because the rabbit is pregnant. Jianwu is trying to help the pregnant rabbit, Kyung, but she tells him to not come closer. He tells her that he is trying to help and that he doesn't want to leave her alone. He thinks that if she doesn't get help, the babies and Kyung could be in danger. The rabbit is worried about her babies and tells Jianwu that she will decide what to do. Kyung is in pain and tells Jianwu that she hurts. Jianwu is surprised that she can talk and is worried that she is in a lot of pain. He tells her that he will take care of her. Hawa asks Jianwu if he can talk to the rabbit, and he tells her that he can only talk to livestock. He tells her that he will try his best to help Kyung. He is determined to do what is right and asks Hawa to help. The scene ends with the sun setting, showing that a lot of time has passed. Hawa is looking at Kyung and the baby rabbits. Jianwu asks her if the babies are interesting. He tells her not to stare too much because Kyung needs to rest. He explains that the reason for the difficult delivery was because a dead baby was stuck inside. He tells Hawa that he will take care of the situation. Jianwu then burns the dead baby rabbit and tells Kyung that he hopes she will be reborn in a better place. He tells Kyung that he wants to repay her favor. Kyung asks him what favor he wants repaid. Jianwu is shocked when Kyung asks him to eat her. He refuses. Hawa asks how Kyung can be eaten after giving birth. Kyung agrees with her. Jianwu asks Kyung what favor she wants repaid. Kyung tells him to eat her. Jianwu is shocked and refuses. Hawa tells Kyung that the father cannot be eaten after the babies are born, and Kyung agrees. Jianwu tells Kyung that he was worried at first because she is a monster, but now he thinks things will be okay. Kyung tells Jianwu that she doesn't need his life and asks if he will live with them instead. Jianwu asks what she means, and she tells him that she can repay her debt to him. Jianwu agrees. Kyung says okay. Jianwu tells Kyung that they can be friends. A message pops up saying that Jianwu has successfully completed his challenge and that the dungeon farmland is upgrading to level 2. A new family has joined the dungeon farmland. Hawa tells Jianwu not to hold the baby rabbits like that. Jianwu wonders if he made the right decision.